Second, I can fix this. My microphone does that sometimes. Am I still muted? Am I still? I think I'm good now. Sorry about that. Hey everyone. Welcome back to Tales from the Table Studios, where I just said a bunch of stuff and it was muted. But we're here raising money for Project Hope, for Gaza through Project Hope. See, now I have to go back and do it again. It gets all scrambled in my brain, but it's fine. We've got this. Every dollar that you donate is going to go towards helping Gaza. If we can hit that eventual goal of $3,000, that means we can get a doctor on the ground in Gaza, which is super important because there are so many people right now, men, women, children, who are suffering, hurt, sick, with no one to help tend to the wounded. There's starvation going on, dehydration going on, all of these awful things, and we need to do what we can to fight back against that. To that end, a friendly reminder before we get started as well that there are so many resources online that you can use to go find scripting, to find the numbers and emails for your local congresspeople, senators, etc., and let them know that they need to speak out about this as well and demand a ceasefire at the very least, because genocide is bullshit and what's happening is completely unacceptable. To that end, every dollar you donate helps. It helps. It helps a lot. It'll also get you entered into a whole bunch of giveaways that we have. Hey, thank you for the donation. It gets you entered into all of the amazing giveaways that we have. We've got some really, really cool stuff, which you can find more out about. We will have that posted on our Discord, I swear, before the end of the weekend. We will have a bunch of stuff going out on our socials about it. But we've got games, we've got art, we've got cool dice bags, and a whole bunch more stuff. Can you tell that I'm tired? But with that said, I'm going to pass things off to our fantastic group of peoples so that they can introduce themselves and get you started on this wonderful, amazing game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Enjoy, and I'll see you at the end.
Hello, everybody. My name is Amber, and I'm really excited to be your tale spinner today. Really thrilled. Well, I guess I'm not thrilled that we have to raise money to prevent a genocide, but I'm glad that we have a team and a table put together so that we can provide some entertainment for you as incentive for donating towards this cause. Again, from the river to the sea, until Palestine, no one is free. I mean, until Palestine's free, no one is free. So thank you to everyone who's already donated. Sin, I just saw that you donated. Thank you so much. And I guess thank you to me. But
thank you, Amber.
Yeah, you're welcome. But I am really excited to bring this game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians to you all. I've not run Thirsty Sword Lesbians before, but I've played it a bunch and I've run a ton of Powered by the Apocalypse. So I'm really excited to have a table of just wonderful sapphics here, just to make sure we keep the thirsty sword and lesbianing. So before we dive in, let's go ahead and go around the table and have everyone introduce themselves. We will start with Allie. You're in the top left corner here on the overlay. Please introduce yourself and give just your who you are, your pronouns, where people can find you, and your character.
I'm Allie. My pronouns are they, she. You can find me at Game Goddess Alex, spelled ALX, on all platforms, and over at Dice_Drop, which is on Twitter, which will always be Twitter to me. I am playing Lacey Macklemore. She is the trickster. Yeah. Did I do it? Was that all you wanted? Is that what you want from me?
I'm proud of
Yay!
you. All right, wonderful. Next in the order is Knox. Knox, can you tell us who you are, where people can find you, and who you're playing? Oh, and your pronouns too.
Hi, y'all. My name is Knox. Hi, I'm Knox Quiros. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'll be playing Ella O'Frell, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. She's the Scoundrel Playbook. And you can find me on social media at Nocturnal_7, including the hell site that is still known as Twitter.
Fuck yeah. Man, I haven't been on Twitter like much this week because of depression. And I don't know if my like life is better because I haven't been on Twitter this week or if it's like worse because I haven't been on Twitter. I don't know. But it's hell. Anyway, next in the order, we're just gonna go counterclockwise around the overlay is Faze. Faze, please. Who are you? What are your pronouns? Where can people find you? And who are you playing today?
Hi, I'm Faze. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me online on Instagram and TikTok at Faze Night, and then on Twitter at Faze Night _. I do a lot of cosplay stuff, so that's a lot of what you'll see there. And I am playing. Her name is Delilah Morningbrush, and she is the infamous class. And her pronouns are also she, her.
Perfect. Wonderful. Excited to play with you. And then last but not least, we have Heather. Heather, I feel like maybe you have the lay of the land here.
Kind of. So Heather, she, her, and I am found on Twitter at Mama Dragon 20, and then on TikTok at Mama Dragon S_den. And then I am playing Lyron Evansby, who is keep forgetting the name of it, the devoted class. So and I have a cat who I am keeping an eye on to make sure he doesn't knock over my mic or lay on top of my keyboard. So I apologize. I'm slightly distracted right now.
We love pets. We love them. They're dumb, and we love them anyway. So you're so valid. And hi, my name is Amber, also known as The Space Jamber. You can find me anywhere there's internet at The Space Jamber. I am going to be your Taleslinger today, and let's just go ahead and dive on in. So, the conglomerate isles of Apollo consist of dozens of large floating cities that are chained up to the remains of a dying mining planet, where the wealth always trickles up, never down. Each city holds the estates of the barons of industry, families who rule the isles in a tense oligarchy. Definitely not inspired by anything happening in real life at all whatsoever, but anchored with large titanium chains that shake and rattle in the thick, polluted atmosphere, the city states are shackled to the factories and industries that they own. Beneath islands where crystal goblets are never empty of champagne is the below, a labyrinth city of smokestacks and crumbling housing on scorched land. Once rumored to be a lush, verdant paradise, the below is now home to most of those who supply the fuel, the luxuries, and labor for the barons and their families. The citizens of the below are essentially serfs, bought and traded between cities and barons. The only way to break out of the system is by buying your way out, and it doesn't come cheap to one's pocket or soul. Only recently has anything changed. In the uprising at Minerva Point on New Phrygia, words become real weapons. A literary salon known as Les Violettes Dangereuses were sentenced to life in service in the metal mines of Baron Lipford Randall. Their crime was writing seditious poetry and distributing it to the masses by throwing it off the sides of airships and turning it into song. When the time for their arrest came, they fought back, pulling swords made from poetry out of their chests. They beat back the Baron's security forces and escaped in a dramatic fight. Rumors of assassins with swords conjured from words themselves stalk the Baron's every waking thought, and a good night's sleep in his marbled mansion is hard to come by. In the underground, gambling and jazz joints where factory workers, miners, petty criminals, and middle-class subculture hounds meet, everyday folks get together to get happy. Clubs like the Sugar Bowl are where you all can pull off your uniforms or overalls, kick up your heels, rouge your knees, and listen to the sweet sounds of Duchess Sugar, or watch the titillatingly sword dances of Bertie Lou. You can today explore the floating islands where extreme wealth leads to extreme appetites and try to sow the seeds of liberation through art. And you all are members of Les Violettes Dangereuses and leave your calling card of a bouquet of black roses so you can understand so that the barons can understand that what goes up must truly come down. Now, tonight, you all are in the Sugar Bowl, which is Duchess Sugar's nightclub. Duchess Sugar is one of the most exciting, thrilling club owners here in New Frisia. They understand that people of all walks of life come into the Sugar Bowl, both baron and working class. But they're secretly aligned with Le Violette. Uh, so they're sure and careful not to have you all attend the club on nights that the barons will be attending. But tonight you're here to watch Birdie Lou, dancer, sex worker, swords babe, and incomparable flirt, do her usual routine of titillating the crowd, enticing all of the senses, and just creating magic with their body. Um, and I would love to have you all kind of describe yourselves and what you would be doing in a jazz club after work. This jazz club, again, it's called the Sugar Bowl, is plush, lush, and surprisingly affordable for all people of walks of life. You have big, like, suede or velvet chairs that are just perfectly upholstered to cushion every inch of your body perfectly, so you don't like leave feeling tense or sore. uh, Cocktails of all varieties, bees knees and French 75s and champagne cocktails flow endlessly from, excuse me, from cocktail waitresses serving trays, uh, just to help people take the edge off after a long day of work. We have performers on the stage, um, gyrating their bodies and creating shapes and movements that people without these skills would only dare and dream of being able to create. Um, and the dulcet tones of saxophones, um, clarinets, drums, and other brass instruments fills the room, creating creating like a cushion of just a cushion of added seduction, or a cushion of added um, you know what, I like this word, lasciviousness, um, to everything. So uh, please go ahead and describe where you would be sitting in the jazz club in the Sugar Bowl, and what you usually get up to when you're here. Anyone can go first, but I know Allie needs to take their dog out. Oh, never mind. Okay. Uh, all right. So whoever wants to go first can go.
I can go. Um,
Oh yeah.
so Lyron Evansby is probably sitting in a booth with a drink, um, one of the cocktails that she can just slowly sip on for hours if need be. Um, Shorter, kind of more of the curvaceous body type with like um, the almost the question of if it's brown or red, but like deep hair color. If it catches the light right, it shows the red coming through. That's like cut in the bob style, and dressed in what my brain is picturing is, your 1920s flapper dress, but in like a very deep red. Um, and she is trying to look as at ease as she can. Um, This is a scene she is very familiar with, but I think it's one that she hasn't come back to in a while and is trying to blend in and deep breathe and enjoy the music and keep an eye on what's going on while looking like she's just relaxing, just trying to. So
Absolutely. So you're just sat in one of these chairs, positioned around the stage, drinking your cocktail and just like trying to think about anything other than the world outside. Understandable. Fabulous. Anyone else?
I can go next.
Fabulous.
So this is kind of Delilah's usual haunt after a long day of work. So she looks like in general she's got one shaved side and the rest is just long and black and wavy, and then she's kind of in a leather armory, kind of like mercenary like fit with one arm. So one arm kind of heavily like the guarding armor, and the other arm is free too. And you can tell her hand slightly glows, but people are used to that at this point. She's pretty tall and thin, but muscular, and so she kind of, this is her usual haunt. So she walks in and pulls out the cigarette and walks to one of the tables, just random tables, and lights it on one of the candles, and then walks over to the bar and just slaps her hand down, and he gets her a whiskey on the rocks, and she kind of just leans against it watching the show.
Fabulous. Man. Sorry, I made some mistakes on with whiskey last night. It's fine.
Delilah has too, don't worry. She
Oh,
and
yeah.
whiskey are a very complex friendship.
Yes. I mean, listen, it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, so I mean, who's not making mistakes this weekend? Anyway, next up, who would like to introduce their character?
I can go. I just got back. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Lacey is a very she's super pale, very very thin. Normally wears kind of what looks like to be like a velvet or silk like slip dress, and like an oversized coat. She is around like 5'3", so she's not very tall. She normally wears at least like 2-inch pumps though, so she gives her a little bit more height. She would normally frequent this place. She likes like the swankiness of it. It definitely appeals to her aesthetic. um she has very long to her waist pale white hair with like black streaks throughout it, and definitely has smoky eyeshadow and like the iconic red lip going on, and she's just like staring and watching all of like the patrons just like doing whatever, just sort of keeping to herself rather than like going and like talking to others, but she's definitely just like watching everything that's happening and going on.
Fabulous, fabulous. And Knox. Sorry to call you out by name.
Hey, it's all good. I have this thing about I got anxiety, so going last helps with that. So Ella is not at the sidelines. I feel like Ella is just in the middle of commotion, unintentionally flirting with people.
Mood.
Because it's never intentional. Like, but she's just that kind of person where everything she says ends up being incredibly flirtatious. Ella is wearing heels so that she's like 6 feet tall. She's got like these 4-inch heel boots, and has like wraps around her legs. for support, but also it looks hot. And she's wearing, again, not intentionally tight-fitting clothing, but also kind of, let's be honest, they're really tight intentionally. She's plus size and curvy, and she has like this big like Cheshire cat grin on her face. And she's just like leaning over, probably like twirling her hair, like talking to someone. Like, that's so interesting. I love hearing about that. I don't know why that's the voice I picked.
And it's
Well,
the
we're gonna
voice
go
you're
with
stuck
it.
with for the rest of your life. Congratulations. No, you don't have to stick with that voice if you don't want to. But I mean, it makes
gonna
sense.
do
Oh
it.
my god. I just noticed big cat just in the center.
Yeah.
Incredible.
This
Yeah.
is the best.
This is
The
part of why
entire-
I've been laughing so hard, because he's been doing it for almost the entire time that Nox has been talking.
Look at that face!
You know,
Yes,
this is
it's
the
laughing at
charity
you.
stream now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, bye, baby. Bye,
oh
baby.
my god!
Don't
it's so
worry.
great.
He
Who's
will
that?
come back.
Listen,
was
this
a
game is about pussy, but not that kind.
It can be about that kind.
He's
It can be
baby. He
about that
doesn't
kind.
understand that it wasn't supposed to be about him. He doesn't get that.
He's actually the star.
He is, even when he's not supposed to be. Then he definitely is.
Yes, absolutely. So you all are just floating around the sugar bowl, doing what comes naturally to you, whether it's just having a drink, whether it's flirting kind of by accident, whether it's flexing your glowing hand and looking like a badass, or just being lazy. Uh, you all are enraptured in whatever it is that you have decided for yourself. When you just throughout the night, within a couple throughout the performance, you all will get taps on your shoulder, and then you all will get taps on your shoulder, and then when you turn around, the only thing that's behind you is just like a completely veiled in black, no face, no distinguishing features person, holding a black rose to you, just as an indication that Birdie would like to speak with you after the performance. What do you do when you are handed your black rose and get this indication that it's go time? What goes through your head?
Lacey confidently grabs the rose, winks at the masked figure, goes, "Thanks, sweetie," and then just goes back to drinking.
The masked figure just like, and then just wordlessly floats away to the next person.
I think
She'll go. She just has to finish her drink.
I think Lyran will, like, because she's in her chair, so she'll like lean over and take it almost as if it's a like favor, and take it and smell it, turn back, look at whatever is left of her drink, and go ahead and just down it without looking like she's trying to chug the rest of it. Like, so it's not tip it back, but it's very much like, and we're finishing this. Stands up. I forgot to mention earlier, she does have like one of those longer necklaces on that's fashionable, but instead of it hanging out in front, it tucks under, and that's the thing we had talked about before that's hanging off of it. And she'll stand up and blow a kiss towards the performer, and then just slowly make her way through. If there's anyone that she knows from previous, she will just, "Oh, how are you? Oh, thanks, doll. Oh, yes." And just slowly meander her way through, maybe talk to someone for a minute, and, "Oh, I am so sorry," and then go to wherever that spot is. Trying again, she's nervous, but trying to appear as calm, cool, confident as she can.
Yeah, you would know from past interactions and past missions for the Violette, that your meeting place with Birdie is always like the, shall we say, VIP room, that is off to the side, usually reserved for um, other kind of activities, um, but for, I mean, you all are very important Violettes, so I mean, of course, you would count as a VIP. So it would be like tucked off to the side, like down like a little hallway, very barely illuminated, just but still like the perimeter of the room would have just like a very cozy, comfortable, like plush couch that you would sink into. So you would know. And it's instead of like a normal door, it would have just a very thick, heavy like stage curtain in violet tones.
She very much will just move the curtain and saunter in and arrange herself and then take a deep breath. Still holding the now empty glass. Like she didn't
Yeah.
actually get a new drink yet.
Yes. All right. Anyone else?
I think Delilah just kind of looks at him, is just like, again, and then takes the rose, sets it on the table, throws back the rest of her drink, and then ashes out her cigarette on the rose.
The only thing you hear from the like robed and black figures, and then they continue tutting until they turn around.
I'm going.
I'm saying.
Hold your horses. And then I'm gonna head back.
Yeah, of course. All right. And Knox.
Ella gets the rose and without thinking, is like, "Oh, thanks," and puts it in her hair, because she doesn't think things through. She's just like, "Oh, thank you," and puts it in her head, blows the masked figure a kiss, and just goes, "Oh, I'll be back, doll. To but you enjoy your show. I'll catch you later." Winks at them. It heads back immediately. There's nothing to throw back.
I will like to say Lacey does go back, but it's after everybody else is there, and it's at least 5 minutes after. Like, she's just like, and she's still drinking like the same wine. Like it's like it hasn't been finished. The rose is not there. She's just like, I'm here.
I'm here. Okay, fabulous. So you all are summoned to the VIP room, where you see some familiar faces, which are the four of you. You all make yourself comfortable in this room. Of course, everything is deafened a little bit in here, because of the curtain blocking out a lot of sound and a lot of light from the outside. You can still hear some of the jazz from the front room and in the performance space, but it's not like as in your face as it was before. There this space truly is meant for dancing, one-on-one, we'll say. But it is clean. It is not stained in any way. But after a couple of weird moments of awkward silence between you and the other Violettes, you see like a hand open up the curtain, and in front steps Birdie herself. Birdie is a black woman with finger waves in her hair. She is about 5'10", even taller in heels, which of course she's in her character shoes. Soft and flexible, pliable, necessary for the types of stunts that she was doing on stage. She has very heavy, kohl-rimmed eyes, and her eyes are like kind of like sloped, like drooped downwards. Just adding to her like femme fatale look. She has like a very dark, almost wine red lipstick on that doesn't even look like she's been performing on stage, just in a perfect pout. She's wearing like a white, like pearl get up that has like strings of pearls that like move and shake along with every step of her body, to further accentuate all of the moves that she was doing on stage. And when she enters the room, she kind of sighs a sigh of relief, like, well, dolls, it's so nice to see actually some familiar faces. I am so glad that you're here, that all of you specifically were here tonight, because we have a little bit of uh, a situation on our hands that I was hoping that you would be able to help us out with.
What do you need?
Well, you see, it's complicated. So we were asked, the dancers here at the Sugar Bowl were asked to perform at Mercedes Duchamp's birthday party this year, tomorrow night, actually. Um, and I mean, of course, you know, the Baron Duchamp, her father, is one of the leading oil barons in town, and there is meant to be a shipment of some of his oil coming in at the same time as her birthday party. That oil will be used, we've heard through our intel network, that that oil will be used to create like this new kind of engine that it will, that's for vehicles, right? For drive, what they're calling it, driving, going from one place to another in a vehicle, and they spew like the most gross, toxic, thick refuse into the air. We can't have that shipment of oil enter his hands. It's only gonna create even more pollution. It's only going to create even more toxic, disgusting bullshit that destroys our lungs, and sends us to an early grave. I was hoping I could count on you, the four of you. So sorry, and my tummy is a little upset from all the gyrating I was doing on stage. But I was hoping I could count on the four of you to pose as dancers for tomorrow night's performance at the birthday party, and maybe sneak away to sabotage this shipment if possible. Of course, there will be uh, endless, endless gratitude from my end if you're able to do this. But I would also be willing to give you free admission to the Sugar Bowl for the rest of the year, as well as free drinks and food, because I know times are tough, and you know, access to a hot meal whenever you can get it is a luxury. I'm sorry I don't have any coin or actual money I can spare, but um, we can spare that.
You had me at free food.
I was hoping that would be that. I was hoping that would be.
I'm good. I'm good.
Lacey just holds Ella's hand and just nods her head like, I'm with you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our chips and, wow, I almost said chips and guac, and I don't think that was invented yet. Sorry.
Yes, it was. It is canon.
Avocado.
It's an avocado. Sorry, I
An
was
avocado.
thinking.
Avocado, thanks.
Well, our chips and guac are, I know it's not in the cultural zeitgeist yet, but I feel like, you could work as brand ambassadors and put our chips and guac on the map.
So it's like a stock kind of situation. We invest now. We get paid later.
Exactly. So what say you? I see free food is a wonderful incentive, but Lyran, Delilah, can we count on you?
I think Lyran goes to take a drink, realizes that she did actually finish it already, and will like slowly put it down, trying to like buy time a little bit. And she'll just ask like, how big a party is this gonna be?
I mean, this is Baron Duchamp's
Yeah.
only daughter,
Okay.
his pride and
And
joy.
are we gonna need to actually dance?
I mean, you are La Violette, after all.
Okay.
They don't know you're La Violette, but I mean, we are.
I might need to get some new face paint so that I am not spotted, but otherwise, yes, of course. And the free food is its own reward. Thank you. Like, she very much was in that moment of like, how do I make sure that I'm not just in amongst the crowd accidentally or spotted up on stage? Yeah, I'm gonna need some new stage makeup, essentially.
We can provide anything that you might possibly need from our stores. So we don't worry. We'll help give you that stage makeup you need, that pancake makeup.
And that is amazingly generous of you. Thank you.
You're so welcome. But any other questions that y'all might have, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Can I have some food now?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
What you
Chicken tenders?
chicken tenders?
I would also
Intense.
like. I'd also like some of those.
I
Thanks.
love her. I love her so much.
Listen, this was the best decision for
I'm
the
gonna
play.
give her such a big hug and just yeah.
Ella would be like just hugs.
Also, Lacey sees Lyran is out of drink and sees that she still has too much drink, so she just puts it in Lyran's hand. Go, there you go.
I'm glad to see
Downs
that
it.
y'all are all super
We're no longer
comfortable
pretending
already.
for them. Just downs it and then hands it back.
He goes, yay!
Thanks, doll.
I think Delilah's
Needed
gonna
that.
light another cigarette and just like sit down. She's like manspreading on this couch. Like she's
Hell
like
yeah.
she is that type of lesbian. Like she is making her presence known and they all know her.
Hell yeah.
But
I'm attracted
yeah,
to Delilah.
that's the point of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she's just gonna sit there as she's smoking. She'd be like, I don't do a lot of things for free, but I fucking hate that Baron and his daughter. But I just
Well,
hate all familial ties. But I'll do it. Is that
well,
free drinks including like libations, alcohol?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, then I'm good. I'm down.
Yeah, all the whiskey you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You're just making my day right here. First the Baron, second the whiskey.
and this is how you have
How else you
Delilah
gonna make
for
my
life.
day? Let's do number 3.
I can do this, and then she like
3 and 4.
jiggles. Yeah.
I should not have taken a drink at that particular moment.
I'm so glad it wasn't me because I'm usually the one that chokes when people do that. I was just gonna follow, like, yeah.
But
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
well, it's interesting in that you say you're not super fond of the Baron's daughter, because I heard through the grapevine actually that she might. How do I put this delicately?
No,
Just go straight in. Don't be loud about it.
just talk. Sometimes that's the best way.
Say your truth.
She might be defected. I heard that she's been causing real problems in her father's company. That she doesn't want to be called a nepo baby anymore. Uh and if she's questioning um a lot of things apparently. So
All been
I
there.
don't know.
Hot.
So I think if you
Question.
can get her on our side, yeah.
But she is a nepo baby.
Oh, she definitely is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear. Like, she's upset about, but that is what she is. And she's not trying to do anything to just like maybe get out of the nepo baby situation.
She is in fact a nepo baby, but I am concerned. Listen, I'm concerned that I would love to have her on our side. I do not want it to seem like we kidnapped her and converted her, because I don't want to be thought of as
Conversion.
yeah, but I do think if we can
So
add
you
more
want her
friends.
to consensually fall in love with one of us.
Yeah, easy.
Amazing. Okay.
I do it every night. I do it every night.
Okay, I just wanted to like get the clear truth of what we are actually doing here, and now that I know, all right.
So you're giving me free food to do what I already do. I love this.
I
Oh
see
no,
no
That's
this is
downside.
say.
consequences of my own actions.
I see no downside. Taking down a Baron, getting his hot daughter, getting free food and drinks, maybe getting arrested.
Love this for me. I can't say that on screen.
I think Lyron is taking all of it in, and definitely there's some like I can't do it, but the like eyebrow quirking at some of the things that Birdie is saying about I've already forgotten her name, the Baron's daughter.
Oh, Mercedes Duchamp.
Mercedes. And there is she's trying to appear engaged and not like she's reliving something. Yeah.
Are you okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I've just been in a similar position, and I can understand her concerns as well as her wanting to step away from it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that this might be triggering some past trauma in your situation, but you could look at it this way: you're doing your best, and she like claps her hand together to help somebody else feel less helpless. You know?
Oh, it absolutely is what I want to be doing. I just haven't encountered it in this way before, and I thought it would be so much easier. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's its own challenge. It's fine.
Yeah.
And she'll like, try to, it's fine. Again, not convincingly.
do we have any other questions?
Well, what time do you need us there?
Tomorrow, well, tomorrow at 6:30 is dress call so that y'all can, get in your finery, and but we'll be performing every other hour, starting at 8. So we'll be performing at 8 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. I'm so sorry. Living in a city means that there's going to be assholes honking their horn.
I was gonna say, is DC DCing?
Yeah,
DC is DCing so hard right now.
it's so real. I love my city. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we'll be performing at 8, at 10, and at midnight.
Someone should gift that. That should be the new gift that Amber
Awesome.
uses on Twitter.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Give it. That and then Cat just going.
But so y'all would need to be back for each performance. Luckily, oh yeah, I didn't tell you where this is going to be held. This is actually going to be held at the factory because it's the only place big enough at his factory. It's the only place big enough to carry all the people that he, wanted to invite to his daughter's birthday party.
It's unsurprising, but there are so many risks with that. You can tell he's caring about the party and not about the people.
He's rich.
Oh,
Rich people don't think 2 steps ahead of them.
Rich
of
people
course
don't care
not.
about people.
It doesn't happen to
You
them.
just buy a new factory.
Hmm.
And it, yeah.
Buy new people.
That's what I was going to say, but that sounded mean.
Buy a new factory.
Everything's replaceable when you're rich.
Buy a new daughter.
Mm-hmm.
If we're lucky.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I have great. That's going to be necessary because I'm about to take this one consensually.
We're about to take consensually this daughter.
Scoop!
Sweep her off her feet.
All right. Any other
Iron will-
questions?
It's not a question, but she will go over to Birdie and take her hands and just, we'll be with you every step of the way.
Are you coming on to me?
Oh. It's getting
That's all she does.
Okay, we can talk about this later.
All she does is just smile.
Okay.
Are there other attendants in this room, or is it just us?
It's just the 5.
Okay, I was
Upstage.
gonna try and get somebody to be like, "Can you get her another whiskey?" But no, I couldn't.
All right.
A drink she's ordered or a drink from someone she knows? Fair. A random drink handed to her? Mm-mm.
No, Lacey would test it first.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
using
respectable.
one of those diamond testers that they have on TikTok. Anyway.
She would take a sip, swish it, and then spit it out and be like, "No."
Can we canonically say that the nail polish already exists and she can just
Yes.
stir it with her finger and that's how she knows?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
Wait. Oh yeah, this will be fully remote. Sorry, I'm also low key applying to a job right off camera.
Hey, capitalism is hell, but get that bread.
Yeah. All right. So wonderful. So she squeezes your hands just a little bit as an apology before she lets go. And says, "Well, ladies and gentle thems, will be taking my leave. I will be, next performance is coming up soon, but I wanted to take these couple minutes just to keep y'all abreast of the situation. I really appreciate y'all coming back and wanting to be part of this. I know this is kind of a weird situation we're putting y'all in, but any little bit helps."
The show must go
And
on.
then with that, she turns around and pulls the curtain back and takes her leave, heading back to the backstage. Um, do y'all want to? And you can also use the VIP room to like talk amongst yourselves and start planning if you so wish, or if there's somewhere else that you would like to gather. But this is a pretty safe space for you to like, start planning, whatever. Um, I'll say that in a couple minutes, some like a one of like the veiled and black people come, and they are carrying like rolled up maps and like books, of like hand like notebooks that wow, my brain just shut down. I'm so sorry. That's what a week of depression will do for you. Anyway, um like little notebooks that like people obviously have been like jotting down notes as they've been hearing like intel, um and they just kind of place them on the couch for you to peruse if you so wish. And I think actually, let's see. Boo, 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 boo.
I have a very important question. It's not that important. Did Ella get her chicken tenders?
Oh yeah, in like 10 minutes, like the freshest and deep fried, crispy on the outside, but juicy on the inside, chicken tenders with like the thick like steak fries come out.
I love you.
Sorry.
In this
Now-
description.
Now I'm born in France, but did they come with homemade ranch? That's all I.
They come with ranch. They come with buffalo sauce if you want. They come with actually, okay, sorry. My husband and I went to a bar last night and they had chicken tenders, and of course I had to get them. And they had like homemade potato chips, and Old Bay ranch, like homemade Old Bay ranch, and you could tell that they like made the ranch themselves in house. I was like, what the fuck? This is
That's
delicious.
insane.
So now I need to look up where in my city I can get some chicken tenders today because this
Chicken tender
I
kind of day.
mhm.
I have a whole ass pizza right next to me. I still want to get chicken tenders right now.
I've had breakfast. Yeah, I did it. I've had breakfast. I have like plans of what I'm going to do for dinner. I never sorted out lunch. Lunch is an option. And if I do that, I will have actually also had 3 meals today.
Chicken tenders, chicken tenders, chicken tenders, chicken tenders.
I made cookie bars, and that's all I've had. Yeah.
I want cookie bars.
Hi.
Can we send this?
Hey viewers, did you know that we're probably well, I know I'm autistic, but
I'm
you know.
autistic.
I've never
Autism
been
roll call.
tested. I have never been tested for either ADHD or autism.
Self-diagnosis is valid, besties.
But yeah,
Been tested for
Doritos.
ADHD, have not been tested for autism, but we know.
Same, but we know. Because
Bag
we
of
group
Doritos is
together. We find each other.
You always have cake prepared.
I have
Oh,
2
man.
hours.
Keep that thing
I
on
have
me.
2 hours. I keep that motherfucking thing on me. I have 2 hours between this game and the other one I have with Knox tonight. And I'm gonna go across the street to the Peruvian place and they have a like Allie, Pollo Campero.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
we
text me the address so I can figure out how to get that food?
Pull up.
will they deliver cross country?
Will they deliver? I'm not that far.
No, for
Will they
me.
deliver to
For
me?
me. Listen, I want some, and I am not where y'all are.
Listen, remember
We're
how
hungry.
I was talking to you guys earlier about the funny thing Amber and I did? We ate that before, so that's where we were at.
Yeah,
I need people to know that the way to my heart is to buy me chicken tenders and boba, not necessarily at the same time, but chicken tenders, Dr. Pepper, and boba, and then I will love you forever. I'm just saying.
If you're ever in my city, I have a great boba place we can go. It's amazing.
I see. Yeah.
We're about to all become best friends on stream.
Hey, remember
live.
when this was
Alex.
a stream?
Isn't this
All right.
this the
Let's
Remember
bring
when
it back in.
secondary goal?
Remember when we
Let's
didn't lose the
bring
plot?
it back in.
was
So
the
you all
plot?
have been given a task to infiltrate this rich girl's birthday party. Maybe not a girl, who knows? Literally the book says she/questioning. So So yeah, y'all, do you have any ideas on where you want to start? Do you want to start planning, or are you just gonna fucking wing it tomorrow?
I think that Lyran is going to be looking for um, the like maps, trying to memorize location of things. If there's any kind of list of people who frequent or are a part of the household, including like any retainers or anything, and just getting as much information as possible because I don't think she's good at making plans, and I don't think she's confident enough to go in blindly. So she's just trying to like memorize as much of it as possible. By the way, my wit is -1, so who knows. But she's trying in order to give herself that baseline so that when we do go, oh, I think it's this way. I don't know how successful she's gonna be. Listen, all she's doing is trying. That's that's all we're at.
I think for flavor, historically and like canonically, anytime we made a plan, it went south. So we're just like gathering information, seeing where this goes.
Did anyone make a note of the daughter's favorite color, food, interests, little trinkets she likes, favorite flower, any of that?
Does she have a
info?
dating profile?
Does she have a dating profile? Can we
Lacey's
peruse
looking
it?
up all of this. Lacey's like already on it.
Check her social media immediately.
Can we pre-match with her before we get there?
Somebody spend $100 and get Tinder Plus.
Give me a second. I will load up my Ace Riz.
Let's see here. Let's look at your. Does anyone have any moves that they might be able to use to?
Maybe. Hold on. How do I read this? Hold on.
Oh, I do have one.
Oh.
I have.
If I meet with her, I can.
The Wicked Past. So if I hear about a villain for the first time, I can decide if I know them from my past.
Okay.
That's good.
If so,
Do
give them a
you-
string on you to ask a question from the figure out a person and take +1 forward against them. I don't know if that's anything's right there.
I have a move that might work.
I like this idea of you might know her from your past. I'd be willing to have Mercedes have a string on you for that. But I'm also interested in hearing Nox's, because if I don't like Nox's, then we'll do that.
I also have a move called One in Every Port, where I can name a person with whom I've shared intimacy with and say how I left things.
So FaZe is
You know
like,
what?
yeah, I
Fuck
have
it.
some
I love
history,
both.
and Nox is like, oh, I have history.
Okay.
Okay,
I love both.
It would be
I
really
love
funny
both.
if we had both previously been with her, because then that's just the lesbian community.
Yo.
I'm just saying.
It's like, you also dated her.
There's
of
no
course.
reason to need to choose. We all
I have
end up.
something when I actually meet her that I can use, but as of right now, I'm just stalking.
We're all
Oh,
talking,
my-
and we're all just like dodging the question, and then finally somebody's like, I slept with her. We're all like, I did too.
It's not a playbook move. It won't help us, but I want to say that the Baron's daughter's probably one of those. Did I want to be her? Did I want to be with her? For Lyran,
Yes.
just had that question for a while, and the answer is both.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, also, I have a move where my clothes were damaged and I'm practically indecent, and people become smitten with me.
Oh, that's good.
See,
I told
understand
y'all this game was horny.
I know we each picked our own playbook, but I feel like y'all actually
You
got.
picked mine!
I know, no, but I feel like y'all actually got one that gives you moves for that. All mine are like, do you want to have the emotional conversation? That's it. Like, that's what I want. But also,
good here. You care about her heart.
I do.
Mine is literally, it's okay. Mine's literally girl boss gatekeep gaslight. So that's my entire playbook. So
Once I meet her, I can make her fall for me, but I don't have anything to pull now.
Well, no, I love
to
this
pull
idea
when
of
we
both
meet
of
her.
y'all having slept with or having had entanglements with her. I don't it doesn't have to necessarily be that you like fucked her, but
They had a very
that's if
meaningful
you want.
across the bar eye contact for like 2 minutes. That's their
Like when that one cashier is nice to you,
That
and
is
then you're like,
Is this something?
Their Sims relationship
day.
bar was all the way pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no blue. It's all pink.
Yeah, it's all pink.
I love
Maxed
this
out.
so
Um,
much.
but yeah, so I would love I there's nothing in the book about what she likes. So I would love for y'all to decide what she likes, what she's about. Since y'all know her biblically.
Biblically, yes.
That's the only Bible that any of us are coming close to in this game.
see, here's the thing. I'm thinking of the things that I find hot. And so Ella -1 wit, but I feel like she's really into people who can have like really long, intelligent conversations. So she could just be like, "Please tell me more. I love learning. I'm just not retaining it."
She wants the info dump. She
Same,
wants
same,
I
same,
listen.
same,
I
same,
love.
same.
I think it is really fucking hot when people autistic info dump.
the. I found my people. Hello.
I feel like I definitely like Delilah definitely did work for her dad at some point, and I think that this was like the beginning of her like rebellion. So I only know her as her being. I just thought she just wanted to take a walk on the wild side. I didn't think that she was actually like going to follow through because I used to work up there. I'm used to the daughters of wealthy barons being like, I want to be a rebel today, and half the time I don't expect them to follow through. So that's kind of why I'm like, oh, she sucks. Like
Yeah.
it was a one-time thing. But I think that
Yeah.
I've definitely been to the factory. I've
Ooh.
seen the Baron. I've seen his daughter.
Mm.
I've seen his daughter a lot. Um, but I still think that she's kind of like she doesn't know anything past her dalliance. Like she was just like, oh, well, I didn't think she'd actually follow through.
Okay. Yeah, so you probably didn't know her as Mercedes Duchamp. You probably knew her as like a I don't know, as some sort of other alias, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I feel like I knew her more as his daughter versus her as a fully like
Got
realized
it.
person. Like
Mhm.
kind of like what I'm thinking. Like because Delilah used to work as a mercenary up top, and then
Mm.
shit went sideways, so now she's down here. And so I think she did work for her father, and then she thought that the daughter wanted to, she's had a rebellious streak, and she's like, I want to do something to make my dad mad, and I was like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think I know her past that. So I think, like I said, I'm used to the idea that these rich dads have these daughters, and they're just like, oh, I want to make him mad, but then I'm going to go back to being, whatever. And then, so she didn't expect her to be like, actually, I think I might leave this life.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I feel that entirely. Maybe you were the one that maybe you were the one that inspired her.
I wouldn't be the first.
What say you, Knox? What do you know of her?
Oh, squirrel! I know that I'm ADHD. I'm so sorry. There's actually a squirrel outside my window.
That was beautiful. I need someone to clip that. Thank you. All right.
It's so cute. Like, oh my, I can't show you my backyard. Anyway. I ADHD too close to the sun. What was the question?
What do you know of Mercedes?
I feel like Ella ran into her when she was maybe not being, oh, I'm the Baron's daughter. More just like maybe she like snuck out for a night. They met at like bar or club or someplace, and Ella was doing her thing where she was just trying to be like, she was being very friendly, and she goes, "Oh, you are so pretty," and just like, "Please tell me everything." So she probably knows like a bunch of random like information that you would get like, I don't know how dating apps work. They scared me. But like the things you would get off like that profile, like, oh, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite color? If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? Things like that. But like the small things, the small kind of intimate details that people wouldn't usually ask, I feel like are Ella's like, I want to know this information about people. I find that the most interesting.
God, asking the genuine questions of the rich person's kid and having no clue who they are. Yeah, no, that feels
Yeah.
like unfair of how well that would work.
Totally, again, this is the, yeah.
You left-handed, right-handed? Can you ride a bike?
What happened?
So
when
where do you
learned
see
to ride
yourself
a
in like
bike?
10 years? Like, what if you could be any kind of animal, what kind would you be? I'd be a raccoon. I think they're so cute.
I have a very
Like,
specific reference in mind. Sorry.
no, tell
On
me.
On season 2 of Rock of Love, starring Bret Michaels.
Yes.
On season 2 of Rock of Love with Bret Michaels, this girl Daisy gets a date with him, and they go dressing up in this like sex store or whatever, and she spends the entire time being like, so what do you like? Like, do you like to go watch movies? Do you like pizza? And like literally she has like this list of questions that she just wanted to ask Bret Michaels. And I'm like, and she's still the front runner of the show, but he was like, I gotta admit, it's turning me off a little bit. I don't really want to talk to her. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, those are like boring questions, but also fuck you, Bret Michaels, you
Those are
misogynist.
I like the
introductory
boring questions. I
So
think
you
it's
take-
really interesting to know the small details that nobody cares to ask. And I think it's really nice when people ask those questions.
you take that and then you dive into, do you like pizza? Oh yeah, I love this pizza. Oh really? Like, why is that your favorite? Like, you ask the follow-up, and then that's how you get into the deep.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Okay, what's your favorite flower? I have 5. Well, why? Because I can't make decisions. Well, why is that? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling myself
Absolutely.
out here. I'm just gonna.
I love lilies. They will never be in my apartment. Oh, why is that? Because I have cats. And I choose my
Exactly.
cats over pretty flowers.
I love them from
26 years.
afar where they can't hurt my cat.
Exactly.
It took me 26 years to realize my favorite animal was a bunny, so I get it.
My favorite animal is bunnies.
Bunnies are
Sorry.
so
All right.
Knox and I
Anyways,
became
we're
best
plotting.
friends.
We're plotting, and we're retaining the information, and we're discovering things about ourselves and our characters.
We're all
So,
eating chicken tenders, staring at the map blankly.
So you would know her favorite color is maroon. You would know that her favorite flower is fuck, all of my flower knowledge went out of my brain. Fuck.
Orchids.
Daisies. Orchids. Love that better. Her favorite flower is orchids. Her favorite type of pizza is a hold on. I've got
I was gonna
pizza up.
say it's giving cheese and black olives. Like,
Oh, okay, you know what? Buffalo chicken pizza.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, Knox.
Hilarious.
Knox and I are a little bit too in sync right now, and we're gonna need a chill.
Let's see what else. She is a you would know that she is ambidextrous, so uses both hands to write. And
I know that too.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking do. And I'm trying to think of what else might be useful. Her favorite scent are like, because of course in a city state that is all like smoky and foggy and disgusting. You gotta zhuzh up the sense around you. She loves like a woody, almost like mossy, herbaceous kind of scent.
So she's hot.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
hot. She's hot as fuck. Um, you would also have like pictures of her. You would also have pictures of her in your dossier, where like she's got short black curly hair and very tight spiral ringlets. Very she has she's just curvy in all the right places, like, but thick and juicy. Like, she's like, is she a big girl? Yeah, she is. But like, we love a big girl. Thick thighs save lives. Hello. She prefers to wear like flapper dresses, that hit just at the knee with like maybe a little bit of a high-low moment. Has just really cute, pinchable, squishy cheeks that are constantly rosy. And yeah, Nyx is just like, yes, girlfriend. And I'd say she's pretty short. She's like 5'2". So yeah, that is Mercedes Duchamp. Oh, and you would also know that she very proudly has her mother's golden Damascus steel rapier, Milady, constantly on her hip. And she's always like, Milady, but just naming her sword. Yeah. So, what do you want? How do I phrase this? Do you have any other like plans that you want to try to draw up, or are we good to try to move on to the next day?
I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think we're good.
Okay. You would also, sorry, realizing you would also know that from the dossier, that the loading dock area is usually where the shipments of fuel and oils come in, but the loading dock area of the factory is the only place big enough to accommodate a soiree of this size. So the shipment will have to come in through different means. But there's no other like indication of where the shipment might come in from.
Actually, Amber, I just thought of a question, and I should have thought of it earlier, but my brain just started working again because my dog
no
threw
worries.
me off. Is this an invitation only party, or can we just waltz in?
You're invited as performers.
Okay, amazing. That was it. I wanted to make sure I got that correct.
Yeah, you're good. All right. So, we can do the first little soiree scene and then go to break. How's that? Because we got break in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Good.
Fabulous. So, let's fast forward to the next night. You show up at the Baron Duchamp's factory. He's like an oil baron. He, has basically this particular factory that he's holding it in is his sort of center of building all of the pumps and all of the other like it's also the refinery. So everything that could possibly be used in extracting oil and finding it and also distilling it down to its more pure usable parts is located in this factory. He Again, the loading dock area is ginormous. It's usually it's usually set up to receive zeppelins of all sizes, but it can accommodate like the largest zeppelins, probably that would fit something like 600 people on board. But in here, there's going to be about 1,000 people in just this loading dock alone. It's evident that there has been setup taking place over the course of an entire week or even more, just to get this place cleaned up enough. The floor is spotless, no sign of oil stains or detritus at all. There are large, elaborate tables that are set up along the perimeter of the loading dock area, where just laden with some of the most delicious fine food that the barons could possibly source, caviars and oysters and other things from like the sea that once were thought like extinct or impossible to obtain. Baron Duchamp has pulled out all the stops. There is like a giant, like, I want to say like castle of carefully assembled champagne flutes, where people can like just grab the champagne flute from the castle and gradually it I'm trying to say, like a big stack of them. And of course the pièce de résistance, the giant six-tiered birthday cake that is done up in in Mercedes' favorites. It's maroon colored with orchids kind of dotted across, with like a brocade pattern on some of the tiers of cakes. And it is flavored raspberry. Raspberry and chocolate. Yeah. It's like a chocolate cake with raspberry like filling. Yeah. Fuck, I want cake so bad.
Can you
right
send
now.
that cake to my house for my birthday? Okay, thanks.
Can you send me cake?
I'll get right on it.
I love that we're all only here for snacks.
Literally, payment was free food, and Ella was like, "Fuck yeah!"
It's no longer thirsty sword lesbians; it's
It's hungry sword lesbians.
Honestly, it works.
Yes. And then at the far end of the loading dock, kind of like where it would eventually open up into the actual production space, it has been converted into a huge stage where you all will be performing as the dancers tonight. It's roughly Broadway size stage, just probably like 30-40 feet deep, 120 feet, if not even larger, like 200 feet wide, set up to, like draped with, again, like maroon curtains that are made of thick, luscious velvet. There's like little smoke. There's smoke from like a fog machine, like billowing out from the what is it? From the wings. And just, I don't know how they got a proscenium arch in here, but they fucking did, and like gold filigree done up with like the Duchamp family's faces in the carvings on the proscenium arch. So this is where the party will be happening. Right now, when you arrive, there isn't much in the way of like attendees just yet. It's all people that are working there. And you can tell that the people that work there, like the actual employees of the factory are now actually working as like the butlers and like the service staff. Um, so yeah, they're indebted. But how do you all roll up? And what do you do to like kind of get your bearings in this factory?
I think Lyran is dressed in like a deep green, whatever the outfit is going to be for the dancers, whether it's
Mhm.
the flowy dresses or the tight whatever, but it's like a deep green. She still has her long necklace with her letter opener totally out, and has gotten a like regular like deep like chocolate brown wig that comes a little longer. So it's not a regular hair color, and has done like much heavier eye makeup than she normally would and a brighter lip than she normally would, that would be fine on stage, and is a little less party. And then has decided, because she can't go completely under the radar, she is thank you, Eclipse, wearing a like lavender sandalwood perfume,
Mm.
and is trying so hard to lean into the, yes, I'm with the performers and I'm over here, oh thank you, and not the regular crowd with it, and is probably staying close to everyone else, and like is like over by Ella probably, and it's just like, I'm gonna follow what you do. How do we behave? Okay, cool.
Oh, is Ella the person you want to follow? Ella's.
You seem the least intimidating and the one who
That's
people are going to
fair.
be more forgiving of.
That's
So
fair.
she's gonna head over and be buddies with you.
That's fair. Ella's happy about it. I was just say Ella's also like in the middle of everything. Like, oh, this is lovely. I love all this. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, is there enough room for all the dancers? I don't want anyone to get hurt. Maybe we should move some stuff around. It's just like, oh, is there snacks? Can I have some of that? Can I have some? I'm gonna take some. Do you want some? Do you want some?
I mean, we are supposed to be. There's a person like in like a tails like tuxedo, like with the tails and everything, with like pristine white gloves, gleaming black shoes. It seems to be the uniform for all of the service staff, in a big obnoxious black bow tie. Their hair is like slicked back and greasy from you would presume maybe they use some of the oil to like slick their hair back for just to show off and flex, because the baron wanted to flex, but they're like, well, you see, I mean, the food's not,
I want to make sure it's safe.
for
Lacey like gets in front of Allie. She goes, "Excuse me. We're actually allowed to eat anything because we're the performers, and we can actually lose a lot of calories if we aren't actually properly fed. And I am going to use one of my moves called the mask.
oh, we
And
have
it's
the first move of the game. Yeah.
yeah,
All for food.
all for food. When you seek to persuade an NPC of a lie about yourself." Which I'm
And
going
it's
to
about
say,
food.
and it's about food. Yeah, I don't understand the problem.
Okay. Yeah. Do you
I
have
would
to
do
roll
anything for
that?
Ella. Yeah, I'm rolling it now. So if 7 to 9, I choose 1, 10 plus, I can choose 2, and I have things I can choose from.
Okay, great.
Okay, I got exactly 9. So I can choose 1.
Okay.
So I think it would make more sense if it was they give you the benefit of the doubt and remain convinced even if there is some evidence of your lie.
Okay, hold on. They Okay, so they give you the benefit. Okay. Well, I mean, there's supposed to be sandwich boxes for you all backstage, but okay, sure. Feel free to have a scallop.
Lacey just pats Ella's shoulder and goes, "There you go, doll," and just.
Grabs and grabs.
Sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. Just don't eat it all, please. I don't want to risk my life.
Oh, no. Don't worry, doll. Everything, I'll take care of everything. You don't worry about it.
Ooh, someone redeemed give a PC inspiration exertion, so I guess we can settle that after our break. But yeah,
I got Ella a snack. We're going to break. Bye, guys.
that's actually a really wonderful transition. Speaking of snacks, everyone should go get one. Let's go ahead and go to break, get a snack, and we'll be right back.
This feels like we've accomplished a goal. We've done it.
Feed Ella the goal.
Let's go.
Both.
Both.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to what we're calling Hungry Sword Lesbians now. Sorry. We are playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians in support of, oh my gosh, what is the charity?
Project
Hope. Yes, in support of Project Hope, we have raised $52 so far, which is wonderful. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated to Given for the Cause. Tales from the Table is working on raising $3,000 this month for Tales for Gaza. Bless you, Allie. And because raising $3,000 will help get a doctor actually on the ground in Gaza to support the recovery efforts there. Currently $300. I believe that is going to be 10 mattresses for people who need beds. That makes a huge difference. So thank you again for everyone who has donated. But without further ado, we are now picking up where we left off at the birthday party of Mercedes Irene Duchamp. She is the daughter of Baron Duchamp, the oil baron here in the town of New Frisia. The city-state of New Frisia. And our players are members of a resistance group called Les Violettes Dangereuses that are focused on, well, actually, their goal this time is to infiltrate the birthday party, potentially recruit the daughter to Les Violettes Dangereuses, as well as stop or prohibit a shipment of oil to the Baron's, I wanted to say faculty, that's not correct, facility, wow. Facility that's going to be used to create more engines that will continue to pollute the air here in New Frisia. And we left off at Allie's character, Lacey, convincing a poor service worker that they were meant to eat all the fancy food that was laid out for the birthday party. It is totally fine and also valid that they eat all that they wish, even though the poor worker is a little skeptical. But yeah, Allie, you said that you had a move you wanted to use, or you had a
Oh no, that's for later. No, that's for later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't even look at me. Actually, I'm fine. I'm simply not here.
But yeah, so do we have what do we do next? So we have about 2 hours before you all are meant to go on stage for the first performance.
Do we want to try to find the daughter just to get her? Wait, sorry. Do we want to find the daughter before we start this dancing thingamajig, whatever the hell's going on?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes.
Well, Ella's looking very excited. I get you. She's pretty good. So do we want to find the daughter and maybe just get her over on the right team
Yes.
in more ways than one?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean.
Here to be gay, do crimes, eat food.
Be gay, do crimes, eat food. Live, laugh, love. Cool.
Yes, like gatekeep girl boss.
Excellent.
Male wife, male manslaughter.
I need all of these as cross-stitched.
I saw that one the other day and I was like, ooh, I like that.
Send me the phrases that we all just said and I will work on it.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Yep.
That'd just be our motto for this group at this point.
Be gay, do crime, eat food.
Hell yeah.
All right. So y'all want to see if you could potentially find the birthday girl. Fabulous. All right, great. Yeah. So there are a lot of there's a lot of like exits to this room, because of course it's like the loading dock of this giant oil factory. It pretty much, I mean, like this factory is so large. I mean, it takes up half of its own floating island. So it is just a big I mean, it is probably the size of like your well, okay, if you're in the DC metro area, you might be aware of this. There's like um a giant um Mormon church in Maryland.
The Wizard of yeah.
Oh, Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz one.
Yeah.
Wait, that
It's
tracks.
huge. Huh?
That tracks.
No,
the
I'm
Wizard of
saying
Oz.
that's about the size of it. I mean, it's like
Holy
it is
shit,
the
that's
size of like a huge
huge!
castle. Yeah, that is how big this factory is. My cats found a stick and are going crazy for it. Fabulous. My cat is sleeping in a ramen bowl. Well, it's a cat bed that looks like a ramen bowl.
I was trying to figure out what was wrong with their zoomies that they were doing right behind me, and then I found.
Please send a picture of the ramen bowl cat bed because I want that now.
I thought about actually like going over and picking Obi up, but I knew he would be pissed at me. Anyway, so there's a few doors like big, I mean, ginormous, like double doors that lead out in pretty much every direction. So, you could surmise that she, since she's not in here, she could be behind one of those.
I'm gonna go open the doors. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna start opening doors.
Okay. Let's see. I'll just say, okay, and let me give more description. So there's going to be a set of double doors on like the left-hand side. There's going to be a set of double doors on the right-hand side. Actually, there's going to be two sets of double doors that are probably like 50 feet apart. So kind of indicating like two separate hallways. And then there are sets of double doors on either side of the giant stage that's in the loading dock. Again, probably leading to either different hallways or the actual like oil refinery place. So where do you want to go? Like left, right, backstage? What are you doing?
Amber, I can't make decisions.
Oh yeah. We could also have somebody else take the charge. Or I can roll a D6.
Can we do that?
Okay.
We roll dice.
Can Lyran be looking around for anyone that she knows as a part of Mercedes' like personal circle?
How would you know members of her personal circle?
Kind of like by the tabloids, like who would be, so not someone that Lyran knows, but somebody that she can go, yeah, you've been doing the things with her.
Like her Nicole Richie to her Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. There's no one in this room that would fit that description. It's all right now. It's just workers. But okay. So let me roll again because the D6 landed on the 6. Okay. So Ella, you decide to go in the last door, which is like that second door on the right hand side. You open that up, boom, and just with no regard to being stealthy or the fact that you're undercover, and it leads directly into how do I put this? It leads directly into like administrative offices, like what you would just literally like a big open air office with like secretary desks lined up. It's this is where kind of like inventory happens, or people keep records.
Oh, boring. Okay. So he literally just says that and walks to the next door.
Now,
Yeah, there's nothing exciting in here.
books.
Can
Not
can
even good books though.
can Lacey do the whole thing of I'm going to make Mercedes come to me rather than me go around searching for her?
How do you mean?
One, she is going to have essential oils on her that smell basically like sandalwood and like sea salt, so that already is going to form the like attraction. But also, she goes up to one of the workers with a purple orchid and goes, "Hi, do you know where Mercedes is? I actually got her this birthday gift, and I was wondering if somebody could give it to her for me."
That's so much
Oh.
better than Ella's plan, and I think that truly reflects the fact
Ella's
that Ella
opening
has
every single
minus
door.
1 wit.
Listen, I also am that kid that when I go to somebody's house for the first time, I'm like, I want to open every door and see what's behind every door. What's here? So I feel you. Yeah. Do you have something that you roll with for that? Or actually, you know what? I would call that a wit roll.
Okay.
Just give me a wit roll.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. So with an 8, that's a mixed success. Um you come across like the worker that is carefully stacking the champagne flutes on top of each other to create the castle. And you see their hand shaking, like trembling as they're um putting it up, and they look at, oh, I'm sorry, you're asking me where she is?
You seem to be doing the most important task, so I just assumed you would have known where she is. I mean, look at all these. They're so delicate.
They're definitely delicate. I think she's backstage somewhere. Yeah. Fuck. Is that it?
Yeah, just be careful, sweetie. And she winks and starts to head backstage.
They their hand slips and it collapses like probably like the east wing of this champagne flute castle. And they're like,
She doesn't look back. She's just like it's like almost like a fire falling behind her. She's like just walking gracefully to backstage.
you just
Uh,
hear, motherfucker. God.
Is it possible with that happening, and I have no idea if this works, for Lyran to try to do Defy Disaster and specifically do her move, Gallant Rescue? So when I defy disaster that's about to befall someone, I can either gain a string on them or ask one of the following questions, even if I roll a 6 or below.
Yeah, absolutely. Please roll for to defy disaster and tell me what you do.
So I roll 2d6.
And yeah, tell me like what kind of approach are you doing? Are you taking it with might, endurance, and courage? Are you trying to be swift or elegant?
She's been in a similar, not to this scale, but some, the soirees and everything, and she can see the structure is very delicate and sees how shaky they are, and is already walking over just slowly, and then as oh no, I forgot Allie's character's name.
Lacey.
As Lacey is walking away and the hand slips, she's just going to try and like reach up and just very swiftly block it from cascading down, which I would like to argue is skill at arms of just the deft.
All right, so that would be Grace. So why
Okay,
don't you go
that's
ahead
still
and
fine.
roll with Grace for me?
So it's 2d6 and then plus the 1.
Mhm.
Brat. That is a 10 plus 1 is 11.
Oh my god. Yeah, you are able to like run up like fucking Naruto run across this expanse.
It's the fastest you've
And
ever seen
you
her move. She's been so slow and languid this entire time.
yes, exactly. You Naruto run and like just catch the and place the like, kind of like push the flutes back in place at the very last second. I mean like the thing literally says achieve something extraordinary that's not covered by another move. And you I mean Naruto running when you're usually pretty slow definitely fits that bill.
I'm just picturing it
So
like a scene from Orin High School Host Club. It's just like Lacey in the like in the front ground, and then you just see in the foreground just like these little noodle people just like
I'm just
All right.
wondering where Lyron was when the base fell.
Well, yeah, nothing ends up falling. So,
I'm going to, because I don't know how this works, I'm going to choose to ask them the question of what secret pain lies in their heart, ODM.
Oh.
Because they're so shaky
oh,
and they're so nervous. Like, what's going on, doll? What's wrong?
what's you chose which playbook again?
I'm the devoted.
Devoted. Okay, devoted. And
So this is the response of the gallant rescue where I defied disaster. This is the move.
got it. Okay, so you gain a string. All right, so you gain a string on them, so they are like indebted to you. And what secret pain lies in your heart? They again dressed up to the nines the way all the other ones are, but they look at you with like as if their heart nearly leapt out of their chest because oh my god, this whole thing nearly just came crashing down. And they go the Baron has my daughter,
Oh.
and if I fuck up, he has all of our kids. If I fuck up, if it's kind of like his
Collateral.
yeah. Yeah. No one has dared, I mean, nothing has happened to any of our kids so far, thank God. But because everyone's afraid to just step out of line.
I think she's gonna take their hands and like slowly help them down the ladder. We don't bump any of the flutes. It's okay. We can come and just will uh I want there to be a chair. I don't know that there would be a chair available, but just
Yeah, there
like
would be a chair.
okay, let's just like sit them down and try to encourage them to share all the secrets, all the background, whatever they have coming from the yeah, so like tell me about it. Uh her heart is 0. So I don't have a minus, but I also don't have a bonus to this, but she's going to try and like yeah, extol just a little bit of like information about, how the workings, if they know anything about that shipment that we're looking for, if they know anything that we need to know about Mercedes, like, but just
Mhm.
coming from like, oh man, that is heartbreaking. Oh, please.
Do you want like
Yeah,
assistance on this since you said your heart's 0? Or no?
Can you?
Is that a thing? Could Ella be because Ella does have +1 to heart?
boop 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 boop.
I've never played the system. I don't know what I'm doing.
Emotional support. Emotional support, yes. When you offer someone support in a way that could be meaningful to them, oh wait, no. That's to potentially heal or okay.
Trying to do a little bit of that information gathering while being genuine. Yeah.
I would say, sorry, I'm looking. What moves did you get?
For me, I had Power of Conviction and then Gallant Rescue and then the one that's already chosen is Fanatical Self-Sacrifice. I don't think that, and I don't know if this would be a different, I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Help.
No. This is exactly how it works. Okay. No, you're doing great. You're super doing great. So let's see. I would say, can you repeat what you're trying to do? You're just trying to appeal to them emotionally.
I'm
Someone
trying to
else can
appeal
step
them
in
to
and do it for
emotionally.
you.
Yeah, if like Ella wants to come over and be the one to actually like be the shoulder to cry on, Lyron's not going to get in the way of like, oh yeah, pat.
I can do
All
emotional
good?
support, and you can do actually getting information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Teamwork.
Taking in the info. Just yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Here, put your head on her shoulder.
It's okay. It's all right, doll. Don't worry about it. I mean, that's hard to say, but we can take care of it. Let's breathe.
Can you roll plus heart for me?
Okay. I roll 2d6.
Actually, you want to try to understand them. You want to figure them out, right?
Mhm.
I would say roll plus wit.
You sure you don't want to make it hard? I'm being very emotionally supportive right now.
Or when you appeal to someone's physical or emotional sensibilities, roll heart. Okay, yeah. Let's entice
Okay,
them.
thank God. I got a 12 then.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm like, don't make it wait. Don't make it wait.
you gain a string on this. You gain a string on this worker. And, so you can pull on their heartstrings and manipulate them a little bit in the future. And they choose one. Let's see. They choose one. Boo. Promise. I think they're going to promise something they think you want. I promise to tell you everything I know. Just please make sure that nothing happens to our kids, please. Please.
You tell us everything we know. We need to know. We'll find a way to help your kids. I promise. It's okay.
Probably not during this one shot, but we'll get there.
Sequel.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Please.
Your kids will be fine. I hope so.
Also, hydrate check.
Shit. I just spilled half of my water down my face.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, so they put their bury their forehead on your shoulder, kind of like that. And they go, okay. The Baron has his oil shipment coming right at 10 o'clock. And that's when your dance crew is supposed to be performing, right? It's coming into the actual refinery. It's going to take a lot of time for all of the oil to be shipped in. But he's going to have his daughter entertain the crowd a little bit, and as part of and perform with you all, and just so that they don't notice that he's gone. And she is back there right now. She's back in the oil refinery, supposed to be getting ready. And I
Just petting their head. Let's take a second. Then you can keep going. There's no rush.
Yeah.
No rush. We'll get the champagne and all that taken care of. You just take a second to be you, and then we keep going.
Okay.
Have a scallop.
Have a scalp.
Just from your pocket from earlier?
Guys,
Pocket.
I kind of want to say she pulls it out like she has like a satchel she keeps in her bra where she shoves food
Back
in.
pouch. Necessity. Mwah.
Hashtag pocket
This is the
scallops.
second campaign where I have had someone just pull something random out of their bra.
Just
Can
here's a
Here,
scallop.
have a
Can-
pocket scallop.
Lyran look around and find again, FaZe's character.
Delilah.
Delilah. And go over to her, just be like, see, like Ella has you, everything's great, beautiful, and gets up and goes and finds
She-
Delilah and is like, got info. Oh my god.
Did I just watch her feed her a scallop?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's
Out of her
probably a
pocket?
little warm, but
Excellent. Well, I mean, hey, small victories.
Because you've been here before, right?
Once or twice.
Uh the shipment's coming into the refinery. And then Mercedes is actually going to be performing with us at 10 o'clock, which is when the oil comes in. I don't know what to do.
So I'm thinking that we need to go find Mercedes, which was our original plan, and I think we need to talk to her about some stuff.
And I forgot, they told us the location. What location did they say she's at? Is she in the refinery itself or is she somewhere else? Okay, yeah, she's there
yeah.
too.
You're saying I was lied to?
Yes.
What a jerk.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she backstage is still the refinery-ish area.
You just didn't get the
Like,
specifics. But hey, if it wasn't for you
would
almost
happen.
costing this person their job.
we would have had any of this. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
this
give the
info is because of
information that we
Lucy.
I give the information that we just got to Delilah and hope that Delilah can form a plan. Or tell me what to do.
You became the leader. You're welcome.
Don't worry. I'm not. I was gonna say something, but
No, you can do it.
I'm pretty known for being on top. But anyway, I think our first plan of attack is going to be to find Mercedes and maybe convince her. I'm thinking a distraction. I mean, if she's in on the dance routine, I mean, if she's leading it all, then
Yeah.
have a couple of us on stage with her, have a couple of us in the refinery, blowing that oil to hell and back.
That sounds good to
I
me.
hate to do this. I need to run to the restroom desperately. So please, I will be right back. I'm so
We're
sorry.
gonna
Or
vamp.
Just
Lion,
talk a bunch.
yeah, you could either
Go.
talk or yeah. Can we? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Sometimes my body does this. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're all good.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
I blame
Do
the
the thing.
whiskey.
Go.
Alrighty, thank you so much, everyone, for giving us that brief pause. You can't control your body sometime; it just be like that. But I saw during that break we got another $100 donation, which is
Oh,
bonkers.
yay!
We've raised
Yeah.
$152 this stream so far, so that's fabulous.
Yay.
Thank you.
So we are. I don't know how that maths out. I don't know, close to
We're math.
15%?
We did.
432.
432. No, I was saying, like, I don't know, like 15%, I don't know, to our goal of 3,000, which is amazing. But our players are just found out that Delilah is used to being a top.
Yes.
And
And we can go from
Lyran
there.
has completely blue screened, beat red, has other thoughts happening, no longer is paying attention to what the current plan is. She's just
Lacey's still going backstage, not knowing she was lied to.
Also, it's 14.4%.
14.4, yeah.
you're
I
pretty
did.
close.
Get it to 15.
Yeah.
Get it to 15.
Let's do it.
15, 15, 15.
Yeah. So, all right. What do we do? So you know that Mercedes is in the refinery, which is backstage, getting ready for the party itself. You know that the oil shipment's coming in at 10, and it is about 6:30, if not closer to 7 now, with all of your tomfoolery and buffoonery that you've been doing. Yeah, what do you got going on? What do you decide to go bust in and just wreck shit, or what do you do?
I think we.
I think we should gather up Ella and Lacey and as in gather up Ella, meet Lacey back there and redirect to the finery. I don't think that Lyran's gonna think of that. I am playing a character unintentionally that is very different than how I think. So I'm like, make the plan. No thought, no plan. But then we should tell Mercedes about, or find out from Mercedes, like, where she's at with this, if she actually wants to help, and if so, hey, also, where are the kids? How do we
Where are the children?
how do we free
Oil
them?
first,
How
then
do we undo
kids.
that? Yeah, let's, well, I also don't want
Capitalism.
anything to happen to the kids because the workers get blamed for the oil.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing where the kids are can help us make a plan of like, do this, go here, whatever. That's Heather thought. Lyran has no thought. Not right now. Not after that.
Well, we have 30 minutes, so we'll see what we can do.
I think we're gonna find Mercedes and do that part of the mission, and then
Yeah.
We can say that y'all went backstage and went, Lacey, redirect. Lacey, redirect.
Yep.
Lacey, Mercedes, now.
Over here.
running with the orchid.
Yes, exactly. All right. So, yeah. All right. So you all are gonna just what? Sorry. So you all are just
Ella
going to,
barges
like-
in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you barge into the back.
There's no
Okay.
subtlety here anymore.
We don't.
No
What's
subtlety.
subtle?
We lost
Yeah.
subtlety about an hour and a half ago.
I'm autistic.
Yeah.
I can't do subtlety or subtext.
Lyran
Some
thinks
people
she can,
think
but
I'm
she
being mean.
can't. I think we bust in and see what state Mercedes is in.
Okay, so you bust in, and you bust into the double doors, and they just clang open, clunk, clunk, clunk. Because of course they do. This is a oil refinery, after all. They are not beautiful wooden doors. So you open the doors open to reveal like the big processing plant, like all of the like vats and filters, up like down below. So like you open the doors up and you're up on like a catwalk, essentially, like on not like a runway, but like like scaffolding almost, over the like actual production floor, which is like probably 100 or two, like 100 and 150 feet below. There is like a network of catwalks that crisscross like the section here, that branch off into other doors leading into like what is ostensibly like offices or restrooms or lockers, what have you. And there's people actively working the refinery right now as all of this is going on. So not only are there like workers that are serving as like the butlers right now, there are workers like actually processing the oil and everything right now. Mercedes is nowhere to be seen, but you do hear kind of the warbling of an untrained opera singer coming from um coming from like the left hand side ish, where there's like some of the scaffolding that just extends over, and there's like a door to the left. Maybe that's Mercedes, who knows, but maybe she's finding herself and her talents. But what do you do?
Byron's just gonna just head that way.
Yep. Ella's just like, I forgot to mention Ella has her cane today, so she's no stealth. Like you could hear her cane tapping on the floor. She's just walking quickly, like to go where she hears Mercedes probably.
Byron is
Lacey
trying to
looks
like.
annoyed.
She goes over. Just
Lacey is currently unmasked right now and looks annoyed and tired. And as soon as like they get to where they think Mercedes is, the face just becomes like stoic and hot again.
I want to become hot on cue. What do you mean?
You don't need
It
a
goes-
cue.
No, it goes from to
Yeah. It's the
the
atmosphere around it.
yeah. The vibe changes real fast.
Vibe change.
Sorry, I ADHD'd. Can you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
We all are making our way over there in our own different walks, and
Styles.
apparently, thank you. Apparently, Lacey can just decide to be hot.
No, she
Just being
can't,
incredible.
because how unattractive is it to just be like, and then the moment you see a person, it's like, oh, here we go. Okay,
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
it's me at Gen Con.
I was just gonna say that's me on the metro.
Also me on the metro.
Yeah. Great.
Me at
So
my job.
you open the door up, and there is the rest of the dance troupe that you were supposed to arrive with, but you're now like half an hour late. It's fine.
We found
Birdie's
snacks. It's fine.
Yeah, Birdie's in there. Birdie's in there, and Mercedes is in there as well, getting dressed and getting all dolled up in like this maroon flapper dress. It's got like elegant beading all across it, in like a diamond pattern all across the dress. There's little beaded fringe that hangs probably about like 2 inches below the knee. Well, not 2 inches, like 6 inches below the knee, so that the beaded fringe kind of forms like a halo right around the middle of the shin area, on Mercedes's plump, delicious body. She's wearing like cute little maroon ballet flats, and then the rest of the dancers back here are in like matching dresses as well. Birdie goes, "It is a pleasure for you, the four of you, to join us. Is everything okay?"
Oh, we just had to, step in. A couple champagne flutes were about to go where they needed to not, so we just assisted. It's fine.
Oh, Mercedes goes, Oh, wait. They were gonna. The champagne flutes were late. Wait, what's going on? I don't understand.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
nothing
fine.
to worry about.
We made sure there were no accidents. It's okay. Everything's under control. Hi, I'm
Oh.
Lyran. Reach out her hand.
Hi, Lyran. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure you know who I am.
Couldn't.
It
She just
you all are here to dance for my party. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here.
she'll make way for everyone else to come in and introduce themselves if they would like.
I was just waving in the back.
Lacey places the very pretty like purple orchid in front of her and goes, "Happy birthday."
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna be 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Delilah like chokes on her spit. She's like, "Oh, how do you feel?" Not what she told me.
Oh
But what's how I guess I mean your dresses are back there to be put on, and we're just excited for our first performance to go on in about an hour.
Yeah.
Is she alone, or does she have other people with her?
There's the whole dance troupe, I think you said.
Yeah, the whole dance troupe is back here.
Yeah.
Can we get her alone?
You can certainly try.
Can I try? Because I have an idea.
Yeah, you try it.
You
Yeah, if you have
seemed-
an idea, you can try to entice her. You can try to figure her out. You can trying to get all the other moves. Yeah, you can try to. Yeah, I would say enticing is probably her, like the move you want to do here.
Okay. What do I roll entice with?
Heart.
Heart. Okay. Because I also have this thing called Heat of the Moment where I taunt someone into doing something they want to do but find unwise. But yeah. We'll go with that.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Okay. So I roll plus daring, which is also a 1. So let's see. Rolling. So I got a 13.
Yeah.
13. Nice. Okay, so you took the scoundrel, right?
Yeah, so it's Heat of the Moment. When you taunt someone into doing something they want to do but find unwise, you roll plus daring. If it targets an NPC and a 10 plus, they'll do it in exchange for a small concession or reassurance.
Okay, so how do you taunt her into following you to private?
Oh, do I be flirty with this?
Well, I mean, it's not called non-thirsty sword lesbians.
Hey, darling, I think you might need a little bit of alone time to calm down. I can take you somewhere where you can relax.
That ace riz is coming out real strong. Hell yeah.
Is it clear that I'm nervous? I mean, it is my big day, but
It is your big day, which is why I want you to do the best you can. You can't do that if you're not feeling good.
well,
This
It'll only
voice is
take a second.
yeah. Are you sure that it won't interrupt whatever you and everybody else
No,
need
darling,
to do to
don't you?
prepare?
You don't worry about a thing. Let me do all the thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
FaZe is also blue screening. Wow. I'm watching them both just like blank out. Meanwhile, I'm over here just like, yeah.
That was pink.
What?
Heather is gone. FaZe is like,
Heather, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
I'm good. I'm good, homie.
This isn't even
It takes a
directed
lot.
towards me. This is just, but this is not secondhand embarrassment, weirdly. This is just like, I feel like Ella is talking to me, and she's not. She's not even, but I'm just like,
She can't
I
be
need
if you
to-
want her to be.
I
It
need
takes
to.
a lot to blue screen me.
It does
I'll have
not
to say
take
that.
that much to blue screen me, but it does take it being directed toward me, so this is new. Normally I'm sitting there going, haha, that's funny, and I'm just like, anyway, as you were, continue with your scene. It's lovely.
Well, yeah. I would love to turn my mind off, and if you could help me out with that, I mean, I would be mighty thankful. I would have to probably owe you a favor or something.
Oh, I don't mind at all, darling. Let's go. And she'll hold out her hand.
Mercedes will put her tiny little hand in yours, and she's, where are you taking me, darling?
Somewhere nice and quiet. Can you think of a place?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, my daddy's office is pretty quiet.
Works for me. And you look mighty
Great.
beautiful today.
Thank you so much. It's just, my daddy really wanted to make sure that I could be the center of attention for the day, which is nice and all, but I shouldn't say what I want to say.
Sweetie, you don't need the dress to be the center of attention. You do that all on your own.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, what? So you said that you were gonna do all the thinking for me. What does that entail?
Nox here is trying to think of whether or not I like continue to flirt with the character, which is not actually supposed to be the plot, but like, hello, or She's gonna do kind of like the because again, this is genuinely how Ella is. Also, now I'm smitten with Mercedes, Nox, and the player. And the character. So, so Ella's gonna be like, you just, you seemed really worried about the champagne flute, so I just want you to listen to my voice and do what I say, okay? I won't let anything bad happen. Okay, so let's take some deep breaths. Okay? That's a good girl. All right. So, I can't look at Heather.
So, just a question: are they out of the room now? Like, did they leave?
Yeah, I would say they've been walking out of the room.
Lacey looks back at Liren and Delilah and goes, "So I'm absolutely about to destroy that champagne flute castle." Just like as a distraction.
Well, did we tell you about the kids yet? Let's tell you about the kids first.
No, we can get the kids. The kids are we'll get the kids. I'm still going to destroy that thing. I saw it beamed in on it.
I think that should be done after the first performance.
Just know it
gives us a distraction closer to time.
Yeah. Just know it's coming down. And she just walks away.
I got it down. Y'all role play with you. Role play really quick. Obi's getting into something. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. So don't worry. It's just coming down. It's just gonna come down. Don't worry. It's like it will take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. But London bridges do fall down. So.
Okay. He was getting into. He found the bananas. He wanted the bananas.
We have like 15 minutes left, and I want to do something that I don't think it's gonna actually play out anything. But I think Lyran is also smitten, but with Ella.
Oh,
yes! That makes me so happy. Yes!
I think like she's like, yeah, we need to get later. Okay. Like
Well, this can just be set up for a second episode because Lion said that they got some cogs going. But so yeah.
So Ella,
So
you do
y'all
have a
are-
string. You do have a string on me now. Congratulations. I will later find a way to ask you the question I have for my thing. You're busy with Mercedes. You're doing a thing, but
I'm so happy right now. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Hey, Amber, what's the plot again? What are we supposed to do?
Y'all were supposed to. Y'all are supposed to. The plot is to flirt with a girl. The
We
plot
got
is to be
food.
gay.
We got food and we're doing flirting. The plot's
Yeah,
background.
the plot
It's
is
fine.
Crime. We forgot about the
Indeed,
crime part.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
When do we get to the game? This is the game. Yippee!
Again, Powered by the Apocalypse games, they're meant to be played to find out. They're not meant to be they're. I'm not trying to railroad y'all or nothing. So y'all can do whatever the fuck you want. If you decide to eschew all of the things that I didn't have prepped, and
There's no way
like,
we've been
so-
playing this
part
for more than
two.
40 minutes. I feel like
It's
this is
not been
still
3
intro. We're getting the groundwork. Like, okay. It's
yeah.
very-
You guys want a part 2? Donate more. Here we go.
If you donate like a certain amount, we'll come back for a part 2.
$69.
Hey!
Yeah. But let's go. Can I donate
But
it?
yeah.
I don't have the money. I don't have the money for it.
I donated all I could, which
Can
is
I do
out,
like a
but-
Klarna payment? 4
Yeah.
installments?
But yeah, so I love this secondhand yearning. Yes, that very, very accurate, Kristen. So yeah, okay. So y'all are plotting to destroy the champagne flute castle, knowing
After-
kids are on the line.
After the first performance as a distraction, because then in theory, hopefully, because we're so good at this, we will stop and get rid of the oil and then grab the kids and everyone's safe and we're all good and there's no collateral. It's fine.
Yeah,
we're totally on top of
absolutely.
it.
I think I know how we're gonna end this actually. So,
I'm scared.
no, just a little bit of a cliffhanger. Anyway, so yeah, you all are plotting. Actually, I don't hate that idea of like the champagne flute castle coming down as like a distraction. And really, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't if somebody else knocked into it and it wasn't the workers' problem, it wasn't the workers' fault.
Was a dancer.
Yeah.
I don't have children. I don't want them. I'm fine. Here I go.
But yeah, what do y'all in the green room want to do? Do you want to try to continue planning this or what?
Sorry, I don't think this is my actual answer, but the funny answer is yeah, Lyron's planning, but it's a future with someone who's off with someone else, so I don't.
All of you, like, I'm just saying,
I know. There's no-
why choose? Ella's not making a choice. She's just like, yes.
In all honesty, Lyron's getting ready because that's what she knows how to do, and is gonna just exist until someone tells her, like, we're doing this now. Okay.
Okay, fabulous. So you're plotting. Sorry, I ADHD'd again. You're plotting what exactly?
I think the plot so far is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that we are gonna do, like, Ella's talking to Mercedes, getting info, doing their we're gonna do like first performance is like 8, right?
Yes.
So then we would closer to time. Oops. oh no, and everyone has to clean it up, and then we can just over to wherever the oil is. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we.
Well, that's for y'all to figure out. Maybe on a different episode. But I think this is the way I want to set it up is I want to use the next 10 minutes to do like you know how in like heist movies or whatever there's always that like they talk out what they're going to be doing and then they're like you see it happen as they're talking out what they're doing. That's what I would love the four of you to do is kind of like tell me how everything goes up until 10 when up until 10, and then if we do get picked up for a part 2, we can discuss the fallout and also how Mercedes is going to be recruited to the cause.
Heist
But I would
montage, let's
love,
go.
yeah. So let's think about like how the next 2 hours are gonna go for the party, and I would love to hear other people's like suggestions.
I'm interested in letting Mercedes know what's going on.
Ooh, how do you let Mercedes know what's going on?
Well, I mean,
Lyran can do the power of conviction with Mercedes, which is when you entice someone while extolling the virtues of your devotion, and or invoking its authority. And I would roll with spirit instead of heart, because my heart is shit. And I sent. Let me hold on. I phrased it in my message to Andrew.
Yeah, you did.
My belief, so my devotion is that those who have wealth and power need to use it to better the world and care for people, or they deserve to lose it.
Ooh.
So,
Hot.
so yeah, I think at some
Guess who has wealth and power?
yeah, so that's my contribution is yeah, we're gonna let her know the info, and hey, you need to do it, and you need to take care of your people, and wouldn't this be so, like, this is so important, you have this responsibility, you have this opportunity, da 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 da.
Go ahead and so is this like in the green room before y'all go up?
I don't know, does Ella come back in time?
So I'm gonna say, would it make more sense if I say what Ella does and then? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
I think
because I love this idea.
Ella takes Mercedes to the to the office to like get her to take some deep breaths, relax, not be overstimulated, like very gentle and sweet and nurturing, and also like flirtatious because it's Ella. She gives her a scallop, things like that,
pocket
and then
scallop.
eventually a pocket scallop. And after like 20 minutes, I'm gonna say, because she also wants to make sure she gets her back in time, that she feels confident in the routine. She like okay, let's go back, it's all right, I'll be next to you the whole time if you need me. And takes her back with like an hour and a half to spare. I think, question for the GM, can I give her like a little kiss on the cheek or forehead?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ella's
Thank you for
gonna give
asking
her,
permission.
of course, hey, we always want to make sure. She's gonna give her like a very gentle kiss on the forehead, and be like, "You're gonna do great, sugar. I promise. I'll be right there the whole time. Don't worry about it."
Thank you.
And take her back to the green room. I think Ella's also very pro. Let's tell her, give her some time to process. No pressure, everyone. It's her birthday, but it's also very much like, I've got faith, my girl. Yeah. And like before Lyran goes up to hey Heather, give Ella unintentionally flirt with Lyran for a second.
Incredible.
It goes up to Lyran and is like, "Hey doll, you got this, I believe in you, you have a way of talking that's just absolutely wonderful, and I'm sure what you do is going to be great. So I don't want you to worry about it. You know, you what you can do is incredible, and I'm glad you're sharing it with other people. Get to see you glow.
Mother's glowing. Mother is glowing.
Gives her like a little, also gives her
We
like a little
love-
just gentle tap on the shoulder, like, and I'll be right there. If you need
We
me,
love-
come on
we
my
love
Heather
hand.
when young
discovers
queen.
polyamory.
Yes, and it's just like, you can hold my
Oh,
hand
man.
if you want. Literally any support you need, I'll be right there to help you. Whatever.
I'm sure
And
Lauren
I'm
has
done.
an answer. I don't know that I have one.
I played Sweet, Hot, and Hungry, and I'm here for it.
Sweetheart.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I think functionally like Lyran is very like reassured by that for sure. And like will definitely take Ella's hand and just like, oh, thank you, that means so much. Is again the beat red, it's great. Listen, it's unintentional, but it happens. And then after she gets herself back under composure, we'll probably try and go find Mercedes and just be like, hey, so can I also let you know like the real reason why we were a little late? And like,
Yeah, Mercedes is still in the green room, and she's like putting the final touches on her makeup now that she feels like it just as a distraction from being flustered from the little smooch on her forehead. She's
can
like,
I'm gonna try and fluster her more. Can I, with 5 minutes left, gently take the makeup brush from her hand and like keep doing it? Like if she's putting on her blush or whatever, and like do it for her and fix it just a little bit.
that's so gay.
While telling her, by the way, here's what's happening. Here's why we're here. We're here to try to take care of everything. We found this out. This is a lot to take in. I know that you want to do good by your people. I know that you want to, be an incredible person, and you are an incredible person. I just, we could really use your help with this. As she's just like, doing finishing touches. Yep.
You tell her about like the kids and everything.
Mm-hmm. And also
you
like
said it was
keeping her like facing away from the group so like she can react however she needs. Kind of keeping her grounded a little bit with the like, yep, and we're gonna do some blush now, and we're gonna open your mouth, like, let me put the lipstick. Yeah, okay.
yeah. Go ahead and roll to entice, but roll with spirit instead of heart.
Yeah. Where's my d6? Come here. That's a 6.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
She just goes, I mean, that's really sweet of you. I just I don't I want to believe you, but my daddy would never do anything like that. My daddy cares about people, and he cares about the progress of the world, and he cares about how things are going. I don't know. I have a lot to think about, but I know my daddy wants this day to go off without a hitch. I wish I could help you, but I just can't.
I've been failed by my dice.
My daddy, I can't. I'm my daddy's little girl. He's done all of this for me today to make me feel special. You're sweet and all. And she like pats your cheek.
Not the you're sweet and all.
Sweet, but
Yeah.
But I
I
won't
think
sell
the
you
rest.
out.
oh well, that's
I
a plus.
appreciate that, and hopefully we're wrong, and if we are wrong, then great. and everything's okay. Um, but if we're right, then we gotta make it right.
Yeah.
The end of power conviction, and I don't know how this would impact anything, is that the superior in my devotion gains a string on me. So there you go.
So
Have fun.
yeah, because there's not like a
Yeah.
functional thing, but I feel like you're even more convicted in your beliefs than ever. Um
What
and
is the emotional damage redemption?
emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Uh yeah, I would say, oh, actually, I would say also you take the insecure condition.
Okay.
So in the future, you would get a -2 to enticing.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
But
Fair enough.
final moves people want to take before we depart.
So have we decided, you know what? We said the workers would get in trouble, but not one of the dancers. We decided that as a group, or sorry, we did not decide that, and Lacey's just going rogue. I just need to know.
Alice for it. As long
For it.
as we can find a way to make sure that it's on us and not the workers.
Oh,
Or
Lacey will
we get the
100%
kids
make it
out.
on her.
Yeah, as long as we get the kids out or we make it clearly
Okay.
that it was us, then Ella's like, I'll shove you.
Yeah.
No, so she doesn't need the shove. I'm going to say, like, after the first performance, after like the first happened, like we're gonna go like at the beginning of the performance. Everybody's like at their stations and everything. It's like right after it, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the first performance goes off without a hitch. I mean,
yeah,
it's business as normal.
yeah, she looks at all, like she's by the castle, and like there's obviously some that were taken from it already and everything, but like it's still like pretty full. She like gives a once over at all of you and then takes one from the bottom that looks directly unstable and just is staring at all of you and is just holding it just like so casually, like, whoops.
Oops.
I actually think that's a perfect scene for us to end on, is just the castle coming tumbling down. And we did say at the top of the game that what goes up must come down.
True.
So
This is her drinking it.
and there's like a wink to the camera too, like a but yay, this has been Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I mean, this is meant to be like part of a larger campaign too, so I just took it from the book. But yeah, that's Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Y'all get to flirt and talk to cute girls and eat a lot of food. And that's what I'm about to do. But before we go, I want to thank everybody that was here today for donating. We, again, raised $152 over the course of the last couple hours, which is amazing. That's $152 that we didn't have before to help the people in Gaza during this crisis, this humanitarian crisis. So thank you all for watching and being here and contributing to the fundraiser here from Tales from the Table. Let's go around in reverse order and give us a quick introduction of who we are, or remind people of who we are, and Lion will take us out. So, Heather, who are you? What are your pronouns, and where can people find you?
I'm Heather, she, her, and you can find me at Mama Dragon 20 on Twitter and at Mama Dragon S_den on TikTok. Yeah.
Perfect. Next in the order is FaZe.
I'm Faze. My pronouns are she, her, and you can find me over at Instagram and TikTok at Faze Night and on Twitter at Faze Night _.
Perfect. Knox?
Hey y'all, my name is Nox Giros. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I was Ella Ofrel, and I was hot, hungry, and yeah. So you can find me on social media at Nocturnal _7, and also later today you can find me in another game of Amber, where I'll be less flirty and more scary, I think.
Yeah, we will definitely be a little bit more cosmic horror-y, I think is the vibe. All right, and then last but not least, Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie. Pronouns they, she. Can find me at Game Goddess Alex, how it's spelled underneath me. You can also find me at Dice Drop on Twitter, which is Dice_Drop, or on Threads, which is Dice Drop Pod. It is a Green Ronin campaign Z sort of podcast. Okay, bye. Have fun.
And I have been Amber. I am your Taleslinger for the day. My pronouns are they, she. You can find me anywhere there's internet at the Space Jamber, except Neopets. You can't find me at the Space Jamber on Neopets. You're just gonna have to find me out somewhere else. But I am so excited to have been invited here for this event. Thank you to Lion and Tales from the Table for making this happen. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Lion, take it out.
Well, let me not be muted twice. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much to everyone who was here, who hung out in chat, everyone who donated and helped us get closer to our goal. And of course, to our wonderful cast and Taleslinger for this fantastic game. Maybe part one? Who knows? We'll find out as time goes on. But for now, thank y'all so much. It means a lot. Every single dollar that gets donated goes towards an amazing cause. And that's so important. We've still got a lot of stuff to go. We're only halfway through the month. We'll be back tomorrow, same time slot, same channel, with a game of masks, which is going to be phenomenal as well. Very excited for that. And we'll be raising more money through the entire month. We've got a whole bunch of cool giveaways, art, a hand knit dice bag from Amber, who was our wonderful Taleslinger for this game, a $70 Steam gift card, a hand painted Beholder miniature, a bunch of different amazing games, like PDFs of games, and more. So, every dollar gets you added. What do you got to lose? With that said, I think that's everything for today. Thank y'all again so much. Remember, eat enough food, drink enough water, love yourself, take care of yourself, do the things you gotta do. And always remember to tell your tales. Love you so much. See you tomorrow.